Europe's largest virgin beech forest is located in the Transcarpathian region of Ukraine, near the geographical heart of the continent. It constitutes a natural heritage of worldwide significance and is today part of the Carpathian Biosphere Reserve. The area we recommend you to visit is situated in the central part of Transcarpathia, north of the town of Tyachiv. In the virgin forest of Uholka, visitors can make use of two fascinating hiking trails. The Mala Uholka hiking trail leads through primeval beech forests, passing by caves and limestone rocks on the way up to the Karst Bridge. The trail is about 5 kilometers long, with 500 meters difference in altitude. The trail begins at the office of the Carpathian Biosphere Reserve in Kicherely, on the northern outskirts of the village of Mala Uholka. After 400 meters we will find one of the most interesting sites in Uholka, the largest karst cave in the Ukrainian Carpathians called Druzhba. Roughly 400 meters further we will reach the virgin beech forest with trees that are 250 years old. These may be as tall as 40 meters with stems up to 1 meter in diameter. After another 400 meters the trail reaches a rocky limestone belt called Hrebin. Patches of marbled limestone protrude all over it, covered with thick cushions of moss. This green carpet is dotted with various species of fern. The path leads to a viewpoint on the top of Chur rockface. From here we can have a wonderful view over Uholka's virgin forests. Roughly 200 meters along the path from the Chur lookout we reach the highlight of this trail, the stone bridge. This natural wonder is a huge karst arc created through karst forming processes. In 1552, ambassadors of Ivan the Terrible, the Russian Tsar, went out of their way to visit the bridge. From the karst arc the path continues downhill. After about 250 meters we will get to a damp but pure beech stand with an uneven edge structure. Here we will find young trees growing right next to mature giants that may be as much as 300 years old. On the limestone bedrock, hard stone is quite common. Then the trail rejoins the forest path you have taken before. It goes down to the river and brings us back to the starting point. The Velyka Uholka hiking trail is about 4.5 kilometers in length, with a 400 meters difference in altitude. The trail begins at the Carpathian Biosphere Reserve checkpoint situated 5 kilometers north of Velyka Uholka village. After leaving the last houses we enter the World Natural Heritage, which is the most valuable treasure of the primeval beech forests of the Carpathians. The path splits after 200 meters and we can admire giant beech trees. after several hundred meters uphill, we will catch a first glimpse of a lonely rock face called Velyka Kopytsya, Big Haystack, which is 70 meters high. The only way to climb the summit is along a narrow path on the western slope of the rock face. It is well worth the climb as there is a marvelous view over the closed canopy of virgin beech forests. The top of Velyka Kopytsya is a very special stony garden where, within a very small area, a number of rare plant species grow. On the highest point along this route, there is the most significant natural and historical site of this area, the karst cave called Molochnyi Kamin, milk stone. Beech trees, limes and elms surround the entrance to the cave, which is white in color due to the saturated calcium carbonate that forms it. The milky coloring is what gives it its name, but the cave is interesting because of its history. Archaeologists have found evidence that Paleolithic people belonging to the bear hunting culture used to make their homes there. Walking along the right bank of the Kamyani river, we can take a look at the limestone rock faces that contain a lot of natural treasures. Virgin forest of Uholka is the most valuable asset of the transnational UNESCO's World Natural Heritage called Primeval beech forests of the Carpathians. Far from the noise of planes and light pollution, you can find here many tranquil spots and, above all, lots of first-class wilderness.